Just looking.
All right, whatever. Welcome to the Neapolitan Ice Cream Podcast, the only podcast where we fight before every episode. My name is Christian. I'm here joined by my two good friends, Will and Joe. And together we are like the Avengers.
We're more like the Dexter one. Remember the Dexter's Laboratory superheroes?
Oh, yeah. What were they called?
I don't know. No, what the fuck were they called? I remember the heroes. It was three main heroes: the Val Hallen dude, the Crunk, and
Captain America, dude.
Yeah. Well, since three of them, it's three of us, but I forgot their name.
Wasn't there four of them?
No, it was three. Sometimes Monkey Magic dude would be there.
Super Friends, I think they were.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Do you remember that there was a whole string of superheroes in Dexter that was centered around beards and facial hair?
No, it's two.
Huh?
It was two. It was Dexter and a black guy.
The Justice Friends, not the
There you
Super
go.
Friends.
No, but the black guy, and then every villain he faced was like facial hair
Really?
related.
The villains too?
The villains was like a sword, somebody had like
Oh
a
yeah,
whip,
you're right. Yeah.
but it was all facial
And then
hair.
him and Dexter and the black guy, they combined their shit.
Yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
I miss
They
Dexter.
dead. If you look, they dead parodied the fucking Avengers. Oh
Yeah.
shit!
What the
I
fuck?
forgot
Justice
about.
League.
I forgot there was like that white, like Black Panther looking thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there was more.
So,
They had the Tiki dude.
Yeah,
Monkey.
Yeah.
monkey.
Then like the iron looking one.
The bullet.
Oh shit!
It was like one episode where they all went. That
Yeah.
shit was dope.
Yeah. Huh.
Dexter was my favorite like cartoon growing up.
I like Dexter a lot.
Do you have a favorite?
What, cartoon?
Yeah,
Nah, it's too many.
that is tough. Mine
used to
probably
like
was
the black
Pokemon,
shows.
but
The which ones?
The black ones. That usually got canceled.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
Static Shock was around for a little bit.
He was around for a while.
Superhero.
What other ones
Static
were there?
Shock.
Wayne Head, nigga.
Oh my god.
She
Wayne
had like
was
10
terrible.
episodes.
Wayne Head? That doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, you wouldn't be.
You
familiar
wouldn't
with
have
that.
watched it.
Where not one white character slow.
How long did Fat Albert run for?
Forever.
A long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was that? Where did that air on?
TV.
Thanks. No one gets the inside scoop. Like, you can't get anywhere else besides the Neapolitan Ice Cream Podcast.
You can get it on our Patreon if you subscribe now for the low price of $3 a month.
Yeah. This is very, very true.
And if you haven't already, subscribe to us everywhere. We're on YouTube too. Hopefully you're watching this beautiful, crisp 1080p footage for yourself.
That's where the head knock.
Yeah, no, right?
I literally did it too.
But yeah, fellas, how y'all been? How's it going?
Good, chilling. I gotta give Will props because he might be on to something.
With what?
I found my future Yamin in the supermarket the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Future
I ain't talked to her
Yamin.
though, but I seen her.
I thought I was actually gonna get props for a
Oh,
second
shit.
for what?
He's
For
on to
once on
something.
this podcast, I'm getting props for something.
Attractive women.
You get
do
props
be
all the
going to
time.
supermarket.
Yeah, name another time.
Oof. I mean, you don't be doing shit.
He was right with this one. I seen her
What was she doing?
buying cereal.
You didn't pull up?
Huh?
You didn't pull up?
Not yet.
Playing the long game. That's smart.
Yeah. You think you're gonna like be able to catch her again at the supermarket?
I mean, yeah. That means she most likely lives in the area.
What cereal did
We
She
both
just,
got. We
she
both
just
got.
bought cereal. Nothing
And
else.
milk.
What cereal did she pick up?
It was like the white box, like some wheat shit.
Cornflakes.
No, it was like some healthy shit.
Life?
No, not Life. Hell no.
I
I don't want
was-
to look up cereal.
Kashi?
Huh?
Kashi?
I think it started with
Could
a
you
W.
really trust her if she can't
Wheaties?
pick good cereal?
Not Wheaties. Huh?
Could you trust
Can
her?
we
if she
talk
It's
can't-
some
about-
healthy shit though.
Real quick, can we talk about cereal? Because there's no such thing as healthy cereal.
There's no such thing as like
So you might as well get
cereal's
some.
a fucking snack.
Yes, agreed.
It's not worth $6.
Hell no.
Yeah, the price of cereal is nuts.
Insane.
Especially like granola. Why like anything with like granola in it is like insane.
She might have got that. It was like a white box. I remember that.
I think it was Kashi then.
Oh,
Thing
it
is,
could
we
be.
were on the same
Oh
train.
yeah, Kashi. Mm.
We were in the same train, and then we walked. Then she ended up going into my
What kind of milk she bought?
I don't know. It's like a quart. I can tell you that.
I actually don't eat my cereal with milk.
That's the weirdest thing.
No, it's not. A lot of people don't do that.
Don't what?
Eat cereal with milk.
What do you eat it with? Orange
Just
juice?
bear.
That's disgusting.
That's nasty.
Have you tried it?
No.
How do you know?
I could imagine putting that and that together. It's probably gonna be nasty.
That's how I feel about pineapple and pizza.
It is not the same.
It's not the same.
They're both nasty.
No.
All right, we'll agree to disagree.
Whatever.
Do you fuck with pineapples at all?
Yeah.
One of these days,
I don't
I'm
see
gonna
the
get
need
a
to mix
pineapple
those.
pizza.
That's not worlds
But
I
it-
want colliding.
You're probably comparing it though to like putting it on tomato sauce, which I would not do.
I want to throw up thinking about that.
But like with like barbecue sauce,
I'm good.
no.
I don't want no fruits on food.
We've had this convo.
Yeah,
already.
Yeah, I know.
whatever.
I'm just saying that took me
But
back.
could you actually trust her if she can't pick good cereal?
Yeah.
Define bad cereal.
Yeah.
Whack cereal,
What is whack cereal?
cornflakes.
I think all cereal is whack. If I'm being honest.
Nah, you're bugging.
Regular Cheerios are trash.
Huh?
How am I bugging?
You don't like Captain Crunch?
I don't like cereal.
It's not whack.
To me, it is.
Nah.
I'm wasting
nah.
time.
Cinnamon
eating-
Toast Crunch?
That shit's whack.
Oh my god, no.
Cocoa Puffs.
Hell no.
What?
See,
Why
how do
you
you
thought I was
like
gonna
how
like
do you
Cocoa
like
Puffs,
Cocoa
like-
Puffs dry? Because the whole point of Cocoa Puffs is that it turns the
chocolate
the milk
milk?
into chocolate milk.
I could just eat it like a regular chocolate. Like that's it.
You don't feel like it's dry though? Like to me,
I'll have a beverage while I'm eating it though.
what though? Like iced tea?
Could be, yeah.
Ew, that's nasty.
It's like
Why is that
But that's
nasty?
orange. That's like that's like fucking drinking orange juice with the shit.
But that's not putting it in there and getting
It's
the
the same
shit.
shit.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's
When you
similar.
eat-
So, oh yeah. So if I have pizza and beer, it's the same thing of me putting beer on my pizza.
Yeah. You still have the taste on your taste buds.
but you
So you'd put beer on your pizza.
not on it.
So that's the same.
But
that's-
you don't mix.
You don't
beer and
put-
pizza. You mix. You eat cereal in a bowl, right?
No, I eat it straight out of the box.
What year is it? You use a spoon?
No, I don't need to.
he's just
It's
digging
like,
into
hey,
the.
man.
Nah.
My man got
Me
the
like
whole-
cereal.
It's the same thing as
Yum.
digging your hand in like a bag of granola or something like, or like,
It's like
or
you
like
eat
trail
it like
mix.
chips
It's the
and
same,
shit.
Yeah.
kinda, I guess.
But you gotta like grab a bunch and
So what?
So you don't eat cinnamon
Yeah,
toast
cereal
crunch
here.
I do.
like that with your. You get all sugary and shit.
Yeah. Well, shit happens.
I don't know, man. That's weird.
That's not.
A lot of people don't eat cereal with milk. I don't like the flavor of milk. I'll put milk in like coffee and shit, but like I don't
What
like.
kind of milk?
I mostly use almond milk now, but
Almond milk tastes good.
I can't drink it straight though. That's no.
I can.
You just drink a regular glass of almond milk.
Not anymore, but I used to.
Why not anymore? Doesn't taste good.
No, it tastes fine. I don't know. I don't really crave a cold glass of milk ever.
Well, the way the commercials go, they want you to. Get
I
strong
hate those
bones.
got milk commercials.
Do you feel like the whole thing that to drink milk when you're growing up like is healthy is the biggest lie you've probably been ever
It's a
told?
lie.
I mean, it's now
it's all a lie? But the whole talking about cereal, they advertise it as a breakfast.
No,
Like,
but all right, but is I don't believe in breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like I don't know why certain foods are set to certain time limits.
it doesn't like for cereal. They advertise it
I
as a
eat chicken
meal.
in the morning. Is that weird?
not really.
All right.
Depends on well.
Depends on what.
I don't know. I wouldn't exactly wake up and be like eat chicken parm.
Why not?
For me,
What's
it's
wrong with that?
nothing wrong with it. To me, it's
I don't know.
just usually breakfast things are quicker to make. Like chicken, typically, like if you're making it from scratch or whatever, you're not gonna wake up and make that shit. If you gotta like go to work, you have the time.
It just seems like there's a lot of flavor to start off your day with chicken parm. Probably all goes downhill from there too.
Downhill.
It's like, is your next meal gonna be better than your chicken parm in the morning?
Probably chicken parm
This
again.
is
Like, man, that shit fire. I want another one. I don't even know how we got here.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about milk and
My
stuff.
You're hungry,
future.
you're
Yeah.
getting-
Mhm.
So is that a deal breaker for y'all? If
Oh yeah, wax cereals and shit. We were talking. Is that a deal breaker?
Well, I wasn't gonna do cereal so much as to just like eating habits. Like if she does some weird shit, like eat cereal out the box, like is that a deal breaker for you?
Not that. That's like, who cares?
Thank you. Who cares? Exactly.
I mean, it's a girl though.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm smashing her, so she can eat out the box. I could too.
All right.
That was a bad transition out of that, but whatever.
Yeah, shoot. Anyway. Yeah, like I was saying, I found her. Next time, no.
And talk to her?
Maybe
You should recommend better cereals.
Maybe.
That's your in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the good ones, but
Just smack that shit out her hand.
yo, you don't need to be eating none of this shit. Just a sandwich.
Eat the steak.
Okay. That's
True romance.
Alright. You were right
If you
one
walk
time.
up
I don't
to
know if that shit's gonna work
If
out.
you walk up to somebody in a supermarket and tell them to eat this dick,
You don't need to be eating this cereal.
you put it on the little conveyor belt shit to get scanned.
That's wow. What if it's scanned?
You have a barcode tattooed on your dick.
That's wild.
All right.
Wow.
So it's clear why none of us still have girlfriends. You know what's funny? I was talking to somebody about my scoop from last week, which is my scoop was I like being single.
Lonely?
Not lonely.
Oh.
See, that's the thing though. People confuse being single with being lonely, which isn't the case. But, no, but I'm just saying, like, I said that I liked having all my time to myself, and people were like, "Oh."
This was the conversation probably to a girl that he was trying to get in a
Yeah.
relationship.
That's funny.
Lying. Man's favorite thing to do on his free time is to lie.
It's not lying. Back in my day, they used to call that game.
Back in my
No, but I was just saying, like, I enjoy having all my time to myself and not having to, like, cut up my pie chart and give a piece to somebody
So why
else.
don't you come and take that from me?
But I'm saying I could give you a sliver.
Oh, that's fair.
But,
You joking?
huh?
Yeah, I heard that. You said you're joking?
Joking about what?
No, you were going to give her a sliver?
I don't know. That was me just throwing a punchline in there. But, yeah, no, I'm happy having all my time to myself. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that once you do have a girlfriend or dating someone and have someone in your life that you automatically have to lose all the time you have for yourself?
Not all
wouldn't
of
say
it,
all.
but some people sacrifice.
Way too much of it?
Yeah, like some people that we know, like they get a girlfriend and you won't see them again.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Oh, we got the camera now. People can see what the fuck is up.
But if
Can
it,
you open the door or some shit?
yeah, it got hot, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. But yeah, some people just like their whole free time just like all them. They're just all in.
That
But-
probably, do you think, I mean, I'm sure that has something to do with how controlling the girlfriend is.
Oh, being whipped.
Oh.
And shit? You know what? I've noticed a lot of people who've been whipped that can't hang out because their girls say nah.
Don't get me wrong. You don't necessarily have to be whipped and to sacrifice. I mean, you're going to lose time with the homies regardless.
Yes.
Right.
That's unavoidable.
Right.
And that's something that you and your homies should understand.
Of course.
Then it comes down to how comfortable you are with each.
Yeah. If you,
And oh, yeah, go
that
ahead.
makes sense for you.
Yeah. So it really comes down to that. Now, if your homies feel some type of way about maybe if there's a disagreement on how much like homies be like, oh damn, you never come out with us anymore. What the fuck? Like
What the fuck?
like I think that's a conversation you need to have all around. Like not together because that's not gonna end well. But you know, like I mean, it depends on your comfort level and your situation. But then at the end of the day, if you're not comfortable with the amount of time you share on each, that's on you.
What if I agree with what you said. So what if, like, let's say somebody is in a relationship and their homies say, "Oh, we never see you again, and you never hang out with us."
It's fucking hot.
This man almost busted his ass.
You almost dropped the camera.
No, but I was saying, so let's say you are spending more time with your girlfriend than with your friends or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Is that fair?
Well, it's your time at the end of the day. You can decide how you want to spend it. So I think that
It's weird.
Yeah. Cat-like reflexes over here.
Stealth.
The whitest shit you've ever done on this show.
Alright, so for those of you watching, you might have just seen Will almost trip over the camera 3 times, but alright, so basically what I was trying to say is your homies feel a type of way about you spending more time with your girl than them.
Nah, we sound jealous.
No. No, but I'm saying, do you have to, like, say, oh, damn, I got to spend more time with them? Or, like, do you have to rearrange how you spend your time? Or is it perfectly normal to just naturally spend less time with them, and should they understand that?
Me, it's not even just about the homies. It's about my personal time,
Right.
too. Like, I like to be by myself a lot of the time. Like
Agreed.
you said, but not too much. But, yeah, it's definitely going to change a lot when she's in the picture. Ouch.
I mean, like I said, I think it's a sacrifice that you should know you should know what you're getting into. Then again, you asked the question, should they? That comes down to you, like,
Yeah.
and what you're comfortable with. Again, at the end of the day, but I think you have to also understand if you give one too much time, you have to. I think you have to put other people's feelings into consideration. Like, if you realize, like, if your friends are tight that you're never seeing them again, I mean, that you should feel some type of way. But if it's like
Reasonable?
obvious, yeah. If it's within reason, then yeah, you know, that's how I think.
I think it's all about balance.
Of course.
I think you gotta, and the people in your life should understand what you got going on, who you're seeing,
And
whatever.
especially your spouse should never, spouse or partner or whatever, should never, in my opinion, tell you how much, like, what you're, like, should never say you can't hang out with your friends anymore.
My whole thing, I just hate when they get mad at me when I'm just trying to stay home and play video games.
They get mad at you for that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Why?
yo.
I mean,
why? I don't know.
Is there a
Because
lack?
I'm not giving them attention. Like, I hate talking on the phone. Like, a lot.
A lot of people hate talking on the phone.
I hate talking on the phone. I'd rather text because that way I can multitask. I can watch a show and text at the same time. I can play a game.
You could. I feel you can multitask easier being on the phone.
I
playing
can't watch a
video
show and be
games.
on the phone. It's impossible.
No, but you could play a video game while being on the phone.
I can't. I need to focus. I can't.
But you could text while playing a video game. You could.
Well, if I'm
That's not as
dying and I'm
frequent.
responding, then yeah.
Well,
you get one every 5-10 minutes.
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
responsive at least.
I mean, are you? Is it within reason though? Like, are you giving absolutely no time?
No, I'm giving time, but some people just like a lot of, like, the girls I've talked to, they like a lot of attention and talking on the phone and, like, being 100% focused on them, and I just want to.
How frequent?
What do you mean how frequent?
Like 24/7?
Not 24/7, but when they're, like, not doing anything and
When they're bored?
I guess I don't know. They're not at work or whatever, and it just
When
like,
they want
at the crib,
entertainment.
it was like.
God forbid you want to speak to
Like,
them.
you just playing a
they're
game.
busy.
Yeah, you ever be just like chilling on the game, whatever, then you get the phone call. Oh,
Has there ever
FaceTime?
Has there ever been a time where you hit them up and they didn't have time to talk or didn't feel like talking?
And
to
I'm
you?
like, cool, back to this
Yep.
game, bro. Back to this Photoshop.
Yep.
And that goes and of course that goes different.
No,
than
yeah,
when it's
all the
opposite.
time. No,
Yeah.
every time that, someone else is busy or some shit, it's like, oh, no, well, I'm busy. Find something else to do. Table, when the role is reversed, they expect you to drop everything. They expect you to
Who's they?
Just not.
Yeah, talking Sam.
Nah, just like girlfriends.
To be honest, from people that I've spoke to, like even gay people go through the same shit.
What do you mean?
In terms of like relationship issues that straight couples deal with too. So we're not. At least I mean I haven't experienced it firsthand, but but I worked in I had a bunch of gay coworkers that would talk to me about relationship issues or stuff like that. So it ends up being the same way. So it's not just really a one-way street here. So
well, if you were to ask women the same question, they'd probably say the same shit. I'd assume, right?
How genuine is it?
It's a fair question.
We just shit on women here.
What?
No, we don't.
Right.
We applaud them.
All right.
Women are dope.
Yeah.
I fuck with women.
Now let's talk more shit about it. So, how do you feel that you can cross that, get past that barrier then?
What barrier? Like
the sharing of time issue. How do you feel is the best
you're
way
gonna have to
overcome
sacrifice. It's definitely always gonna come
you
down to
can't do
sacrifice
everything.
and compromise. Yeah.
that? And how are you gonna do that?
My video game time gotta go down. I'll never see y'all again. Simple.
See, why is it that you'll never see us again?
Do you not want to see us again?
Nah.
You just hang out with us because you don't have a girl right now? Once you do,
yeah, and it's
slow for this podcast?
Absolutely. And you had another black guy.
Oh, you're right.
Damn, you just called yourself replaceable.
Hey, nigga, I got a girl though. Y'all don't.
All right.
Nah, that's wild.
Nah, but back to your question. First off, you have to have a partner that's willing to like work with you, and you got to be able to talk it out, and you got to be able to both understand that you'll have to sacrifice that.
Yeah.
If both of you can't understand that you're gonna have to sacrifice things to make it work, to get to a point where you both want to be comfortable with your relationship, it just won't work.
True. No, 100%.
Yeah, but
And that's why I'm single.
because you haven't been able to
Find that person.
because they expect you to give too much of your time to them.
That was an issue recently. So.
I just need one that understands me.
Aw.
And if she understands me, we lit. Hey, the bartender understood you yesterday.
Wait.
About
Yeah.
The music, man. Yo, the music here fucking sucks, right?
And I work here.
That's why y'all leaving, right?
And I work here.
I love
I'm
you.
shit, that's your fucking wife. You woke up in the morning, just went on a fuck. No, you didn't wake up. You went on a rant. Like you still
Every rant that he's ever gone
It's about
on
music.
has been about that. Literally.
I'm just saying, no one's listening. That's the problem.
She was the one for you, bro.
You know the answer.
I gotta become a DJ.
I've been telling you.
Nah, I'm good.
No, you're just gonna keep ranting on Instagram then.
Can you just let me rant? It's my venting box.
You're supposed to vent in another box.
Did that really work out?
I think my box joke was better.
I thought you were about to say something else.
Can you imagine you better start going down on a chick and all of a sudden God damn it!
Let me tell you about my day at work. You go right down there. I just had the craziest day.
See the lips flapping.
There's something wrong with you.
Is that how you eat pussy?
Yo, that's a new fetish, and you don't even want to fuck the pussy. You just want to yell at it. That's
They probably get turned on by
I
that.
probably do.
that's like a new form of dom, son.
Go ahead. Tell who's boss.
I should start crying. How you make the box cry? Holy shit.
That'd probably be a good thing.
It is a good thing. It's a metaphor. That went over heads.
All right, now
Something's gotta go.
you have your tears and shit. Let me just stick it in.
I didn't. All right.
All
All right, so that veered a little to the left.
Are we done talking about the free time shit?
Just one last point on that. So but when we started this point, we said that the girlfriend is controlling and like not all of them, but like we said that
Your partner.
the partner, it could be controlling and is saying don't hang out with your friends. How much of that is on?
Wait, is that a definite thing, or is that?
No. I'm
Like, in the case of like the common issue.
Like, let's say, because there's a lot of people that just deal with partners saying you can't hang out with your friends as often, you can't do this, you can't do that.
That would never be my girlfriend.
Do you think that
I'm breaking up?
people have to, people will naturally do that, but I think that you have to speak up and say, no, I'm not going to. Like, you can't let yourself be put in a position where you're in a relationship like that.
Could y'all ever let y'all girl wear the pants in a relationship?
What does that mean?
Like, she run the shit?
Running what?
The relationship? It's like what she says goes. You just follow?
Word for word, no. But I would appreciate when my girlfriend would be of a strong opinion, though.
I agree.
But I wouldn't say she wears the pants. I don't necessarily
think
need
anyone...
someone to have to take that role, because that might be too controlling. Off just typical assumption for that. But I would like I don't want my girl to be a yes man. I don't want my girl to just be like, okay, and that's it, and like have no feedback, no anything, because you don't know what's going through their head. Does that make sense?
No.
It
does.
I was gonna say.
I feel the same way though. I want someone that has a voice and is not gonna just take whatever I say and
and roll with it.
Word. You?
Little both. I think it'll be shared evenly.
I think that's how most healthy relationships should be. But.
Mm-hmm. Most of them even want that shit. Like most women probably even want you to be.
A lot of them. They like that feeling.
Masculinity is attraction.
Right.
So. But so.
Damn. Masculinity and shit.
All right. Since we're on the like topic of like relationships, then, in order to like keep a healthy relationship, how supportive must one have to be for their partner?
With regards to
100%.
They're like 100%.
All right. I agree with you should always be supportive, but you should be realistic with whatever it is.
Okay, but so if they're very passionate about their career path, but you know that shit really ain't shit.
Damn.
What do you tell them?
I'm usually very honest.
Yeah?
And then it starts a lot of arguments, and I don't like arguments.
Remember we had that conversation back in the day where could you date a chick from Wendy's?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And what if they were just perfectly content with just working at Wendy's and being a housewife?
Housewife?
How you be a housewife and work at Wendy's?
All right. Eventually, my bad. You're right. Eventually, and just have no career mindset.
That's whack. I'm like, so you doing?
But that's different, though.
OnlyFans on the side or something? Like, what are you doing?
That's different, though, because you're saying, what if someone has ambitions, goals, dreams, whatever, and they're doing something? Like, that's being inambitious, or what's the anti-ambitious one?
Maybe anti-ambitious.
Whatever.
Unambitious?
Like, having no goals and shit versus trying to do something and it like not working out and not hitting or whatever, right? I think that's different. Like,
okay,
just being content with working at Wendy's and also being an artist or some shit. Like, that's different than just being at Wendy's or something and just never wanting to advance.
You know, Wendy's making $15 an hour, right?
Shit.
That's
more than we make on this podcast.
But yeah, but all right, in a more like not as obvious situation, what if you're, I don't know, should you always have to like what your partner's doing for work?
I don't think so first you asked about it being supportive. I think you should always be supportive. You don't always have to like it. That's what I think.
So you'll always be supportive?
Yes.
No matter what?
Yeah.
All right, so you got a girl, shit going bad at work. So fuck it.
At what? At my job or
at her
job? Okay.
Say fuck it, yo. I gotta start working at the strip club. Rents due?
No.
You're not gonna support
That's
it?
different, though.
No. Why is it different? You say you always gotta be supportive.
No, I'm gonna just break up with her.
Even if it's for a legit reason to obtain income.
She can.
She's
figure
not
it
gonna
out
fuck
something else.
nobody.
I don't give a fuck.
So you're not gonna be supportive.
I'm gonna tell her she got to figure something else out.
She's just a stripper. She's not fucking.
All right.
I don't give a
She
fuck.
starts her OnlyFans.
Huh?
OnlyFans.
Bye.
What? Damn.
Yeah.
So you'll never date a stripper. You'll never date a porn star. You'll never date.
Very unlikely. I don't see it.
Oh,
right now.
but hell, wait. Where'd all of a sudden this slight hope of optimism comes in there?
I can't speak for everybody. It might be dope. It might change my mind.
You 5 seconds ago you were just like nope, shut
but
it
I'm saying-
down.
And
break
then
it up.
5 seconds before that, I'm 100% supportive.
You are all over the place today.
No,
Christian Lion Santiago.
All right. I want to flip the question on y'all now. Could you both date a porn star, stripper, anyone
I wouldn't
that
date a
field?
porn star. If I had a girl and she
Was a stripper, you'd be fine with that.
not 100%.
If there was an eventual end game where she gets out of it, and depending on like a time frame or whatnot,
But for right
I'd
now,
be very
for the next,
uncomfortable.
For the next 2 years, she's
That's a
butt
long
naked,
time.
grinding on men, getting her ass slapped every day.
I would look if I had a choice. I'd rather do like a snap, private snap, because ain't no man's touching her or anything like that.
I would rather.
would you if she was said you want to do a couples cam, would you do
See,
it?
here's the thing.
Nah, I'll probably shoot the video for her.
While she's
No,
for the couple?
I said no. I'll shoot the video for her, as in like it's solo shit. I already mentioned no man's is touching her.
I just asked about the couples one. All of a
Oh
sudden,
my
that-
god!
Here's the
You're
thing.
trying to set me up every episode.
So what if
Fuck
she
yeah,
didn't? She wasn't doing it for some end game. What if she said, "I legit like stripping and I legit like being a cam girl." Like that is her end game now. She wants to
her
be
end game?
successful
I don't-
in that.
do you believe
field.
that she'll be
I don't
completely
believe
loyal
that's
though?
anybody end game though.
If she was my girl, I think she'd be loyal. However, I still wouldn't like that and feel comfortable with her doing that.
Yeah,
So
I'd have a hard time living with it.
I feel like it's something you gotta experience to actually like.
Well, that's with anything.
I know, but I know just nerds on the internet.
I don't
looking
care.
at her.
I just hate
I don't get jealous
knowing
either.
myself. I know I couldn't. Every day I'd think about it, and it would drive me insane. So I just don't want to put myself through that, like through the constant hopes. All right, is today the day she fucks up and some rich dude comes in to have sex with her, and there's just a deal she can't afford to give up.
What if she
that
gave
deal?
you half
Half
the
of
money
it.
she got?
No.
Or 25 grand.
Keep it a buck. I'd take it.
And then break up
Break
with
up?
her. Yeah, yeah.
So you'll support it.
For a
Not
hot
for long.
second, yeah. But
All right.
yeah,
I don't want to focus on it being strippers, porn, and any of that shit. Because let's be real, the chances of that happening in our lives is very unlikely right now.
What's another?
All right. So let's use the example. All right. For me, since it's a very real example, comedy. Right. There's a possibility that the girl that I am with or like or something or I'm dating may not either like my comedy, may not think I'm funny, may not like my jokes or whatever, can still be supportive and think I'm going to make it. Or she could just think I'm whack, I'm terrible, never make it. Right? And then flip that. There's a girl that is also trying to be a comic or something like that. Like maybe I don't think she's particularly funny or her jokes aren't my cup of tea. Do I still want to support her and be like, okay, keep going, keep chasing your dreams, blah, blah, blah. For me, I would always support them just because right now, if someone was to come to me and say, like, oh, I don't fuck with your comedy shit. I don't fuck with the podcast. That shit is trash. Your friends are corny, blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, so?
So
All right,
It's not going to stop me from doing shit.
because you're starting to steer away a little bit from.
Yeah,
I was going to answer your question. Yeah, because
Well, so basically what I want to say is right now I can't imagine anyone telling me they don't fuck with my shit and I'm not going to support it, so I'm going to stop. So I wouldn't want to say that to someone else.
There's a few questions to be answered here. One, because you said about dating someone that you don't find funny. Mm-hmm. I'd find that very hard.
No, I meant funny professionally.
is there a difference?
Yes.
What's the difference? Professional funny versus regular funny.
Like, making a room full of strangers laugh as to just your boyfriend laugh or your significant other laugh or your friends laugh.
It's just very hard to see that scenario where she finds you funny off the stage, but when you go on, unless you're just maybe through stage fright, there's probably gonna be some sort of intertwining where some of your jokes on stage intertwine for your jokes off stage and like in just real life. Therefore, she'd probably find. Typically, I can't imagine this case where she finds you funny off the stage and finds you lame on the stage. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So that would be very difficult and very rare of a circumstance. I mean, I guess it's feasible, but
all right. I don't want to just limit it to comedy. Let's say.
Well, that's why. Well, humor has a huge part, I think, in chemistry and dating.
And
so,
okay, I see that, but
if you're whack at what you, all right, take it. Maybe my example, or like a businessman. What if you're a terrible businessman, but like, I guess does she have to be supportive of your either business decisions or maybe managing decisions or something like that, right? Is that kind
if you're well, so here's the thing though. If you're a terrible businessman, like in your case, if you were a terrible manager, you would not have a job for very long, right?
You'd be surprised at some place.
Okay.
Typically speaking, though, yes. All right, fine.
Right.
Yeah.
But in the case of the art specifically, right? So like singing, let's do singing for instance.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's not specific to being funny or something, right? Someone is a singer, they make music. Joe, you could probably relate to this.
Okay, if you're a bad singer.
Right. Let's say your girlfriend really wants to be a singer. She loves music or something. You think that it sounds terrible, right? You still love your girlfriend though. Do you tell her this sounds bad, you should stop, you should quit? Do you try to help her get better? What are you doing?
So I think, well, first I think you definitely try to help her get better.
Yes.
How do you help her get better?
Give her,
Take some lessons.
Yeah, there's singing lessons.
Take a halls.
And
that's gonna be a good argument right after. I already know.
Well, first of all, this is gonna definitely come down to how you say it.
If you come in and say, "Yo, this shit is whack,"
it's not just what you say, but how you say it.
all over the place, like
That's
singing
like-
lessons.
you create a new YouTube.
This is
comments
easy.
now. You gotta quit.
Yeah, delivery for this is super.
How you make
important.
a burner for your girl? That's crazy.
Delivery for this is super important.
Yeah, there's definitely a way you have to have these
Now-
conversations.
break that down. That's tough.
Now,
Good luck.
it's a real. Oh yeah, no, it's not easy.
Would I be shook? I'd be like, damn, this shit about to go all bad.
I think there's a point though. Definitely not to. When you start off, you have to be supportive, and then you have to see what. All right, how can we make this better? Because let's be honest. If she's not seeing any success from it, she should see those signs, right? If she's whack and she's successful,
There's a lot of people that I think are whack.
yeah, exactly. So I don't think. I think in that case, it's probably a lot easier to support than because if it's working, why should you tell her to stop? Even though I think you could support, but not really fuck with it.
Yeah, I agree.
It'll be very difficult.
That happens a lot.
I think that'll also actually be kind of difficult because there's going to be a point in time on your private time where she's going to ask you or whatever, he's going to, vice versa, whatever the case is, where they'll be like, all right, how do you feel about this? They're going to want your opinion.
Right.
Because they expect honesty from you.
And it's not to say you have to like every song or every painting or even every joke or any, there's going to, it's just it's overall support.
Yeah, and that doesn't even just tie into like girlfriends either, even friends.
Yeah, because
I'll them do music, comedy.
Exactly.
Well,
and I'll
art.
easily tell somebody, all right, that ain't it, or
Have you ever had to tell someone that ain't it?
I kind of told you it once.
When?
But
when? You look shocked.
I know. I don't want to. It was the second show that I saw you. I just thought the first show was better.
That's not saying that ain't it. That's not saying quit, wrap it up, you should go home.
Wait, why did it have to just be
why
that?
does it have to be ultimate that extreme? If I didn't think it was as good as your first criticism, I can't say that.
No, but when I say this ain't it, I'm saying like,
all right,
as a whole, like
No,
this, like
I
this
had-
whole
no,
thing.
but constructive criticism is what it is.
I wouldn't. All right, let's be real. For you, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't put it that way. I put it in a more like a professional.
What I meant-
What, if his first show sucked, would you have said that?
It was like, yo, this shit is straight whack. Nah.
Be honest.
Nah, because here's my thing. I know how much.
Would you say this ain't it?
I would put it in a different way. I wouldn't
How
put
would you
it.
say it?
First of all, if it's his first show, that's I wouldn't have that sort of expectation that he'd kill it. So that's why I wouldn't put it that way.
What if he bombed hard?
I'll find a different way to say it. I just,
So
and it's hard to say because, like, it's not the case, but
all right.
I'll tell him though if I was like, listen, I told him on the second show, I was like, all right, it was cool, but I thought the first one was better, and that's it. But that's my opinion.
Yeah,
it's not like something bad to say. I think
no. That's why I thought when I said this ain't it, I meant like if you've ever had to have the conversation with someone to say, I don't think that overall what you're trying to do is working, will work, and you should stop. That's what I meant.
There's a way to put that, but
that's what I associated this ain't it with.
Well, yeah. Well, I think eventually you'll have that. You can have that conversation. I'd be comfortable with doing it after time, but I'd have to give it time.
With anyone? Do you have to be
with anyone? Yeah. If it's someone where maybe if I feel that my opinion matters to them, then yeah, I'll say it. But if they don't really give a shit, then why am I even waste my breath? If that makes sense.
Fair enough.
What about y'all?
Again, just because I'm in the position where I could receive that criticism, at this point, I'd appreciate feedback. And if someone tells me, like, I don't think this is going to pan out, great. I disagree. And that's it. I'm going to keep it pushing.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
But that...
Will there ever be a point where possibly you would agree with them?
No.
Never.
No.
Oh shit! See that with me,
I don't know about.
I take constructive criticism. If they say they don't like it, tell me why. Tell me what I can work on to fix and switch it.
But
does that automatically? It seems
just
like you're automatically
no.
disagreeing with them.
No. But if someone was to ever tell me stop doing this, that's what I'm saying. I can take criticism.
My whole thing is, someone was to ever tell that to us, I would say why.
Okay, I'd ask why too. Would you stop though?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't stop. But me knowing why they think I should. It's telling me, all right, there's something I can work on to improve.
Your ultimate decision to stop is self-assessment.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I think outside opinions can influence self-assessment. Yes. So, that's where I'm at. But ultimately, you should decide what you do.
You also got to consider your source too, because there's certain people that if I hear, this shit is not working. If you ain't working, I'm not listening to you.
That's a fair point too. Yeah.
Like. I'm not. How are you gonna tell me how to do it if you've never done it? You know.
I watch YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
No, but in the opposite sense though, if it's your friends, or would you lie and tell them that they're doing really well when they're not?
I don't like that.
Would you ever do that though?
Depending on the situation, I might say that up front, but in like a one-on-one conversation.
So you'd lie first and then be like, pull them over.
It depends. Like if you're in front of like their whole entire friends and family, and like, yo, what you think? And they all look just waiting.
Oh
for me
yeah,
to
that
say
was
something.
dope.
This ain't it, bro. In front of mom, dad, wife, and shit. And I'm like, damn, I just kind of embarrassed them in front of everybody. I don't want to do that.
That's fair. That's a tough situation.
Yeah, I hate being in those kind of situations.
Swag. So could you stay in a relationship with someone who you think like you don't like what they're doing? And it doesn't even have to be arts related, like music or anything, but let's say we talked about stripping and stuff. Like if they were a stripper and you didn't like that, could you stay with them? And even not just limiting to strippers and sex work either.
That would have to come down to your personal comfort zone.
Well, I'm asking you about your personal comfort zone. Like, could you be with someone who you didn't agree with?
It depends on what the situation is. If I don't agree with it, but is it affecting my life heavily?
Yeah, maybe.
If it does, then I would.
Stripping affect your life heavily?
Yeah, I said that. Knowing myself, I'd probably daily be stressed out. Is this the day that she fucks up because of a situation that will make her rich?
But that's your big concern with that?
That'd be one of them, for sure. Like that's putting unnecessary stress on my life on the daily. That all right, how does this look? Am I just getting punked out? You know, am I just a loser being used?
What if you met a girl? She's super dope, cool, funny, etc.
Loyal,
but. You go on Pornhub one day and you see she has an old video from like 5 years ago. Like she was like an amateur porn star. I did like 2 videos only. Would that fuck with you?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Could y'all still date her?
Depends how bad the video is.
And what if it's fire? Like,
what site was she on?
She
was on like.
What if you had
Ghetto Gaggers
previously
or some
whacked
shit?
off
X
to it and
video.
then found?
like, what about like, yo, y'all need to check out this video. I send y'all the link and it's her. And I'm
Well,
like,
if y'all know
if
the
I
link,
watched it already, and I'm
oh
like,
damn, it's slow.
you can't date her.
I don't know. If y'all see it, I don't know.
All right, here's another thing. What if I get a fire chick? I'm dating her. I bring her around to like happy hour and shit. And you watched the porn with her already. Would y'all tell me right there, like, yo,
Yeah.
I whacked off to
Yeah.
this shit? Y'all tell me?
No, I wouldn't say.
I wouldn't say I
whacked
whacked off to it. I'd be like, yo,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I need to show you something. Like,
How long? Wait, you just met her?
Yeah, I brought her around for the first time. Like, I
Oh
know
no,
her.
I'm not gonna say to yo, I got to talk to you. I'm gonna be like, yo, I saw her on Pornhub.
in front of her. Hey, ain't you in fucking Big Dicks R Us or some shit?
I sound like Trini.
Yeah, you're right.
Big dicks are us.
That was the first.
That's the first thing that came to your mind.
Yeah, we talking about women.
Why you and Big Dicks R Us? Toys R Us then went bankrupt, but Big Dicks R Us still doing for business.
Word, fuck toys. They making sex toys now.
Fuck toys, they slinging dick.
You see Jeffrey the Giraffe? Nah.
Shorty giving him the long neck. That's crazy.
Oh boy.
Word, so y'all tell the homie?
Yes.
Damn,
I would.
that's wild.
Oh damn.
I wouldn't know how to say it. Like,
Yo, she was on Pornhub, bro.
but what if the homie said, "Yo, was it fire though?"
I say I can't remember.
Then how I know you telling the truth?
I'll show him. I'll send him the link.
How would you feel if your homie whacked off to your girlfriend?
Knowing it was my girl.
That ain't good no more.
Both.
What?
What if he didn't know it was your girlfriend?
And he
Okay.
and then he knew.
And he whacked off, and then
Again?
afterwards. No.
Oh, now that I know it's his girl, I'm gonna go ahead.
Yo, that's crazy.
You know what's all right?
The whole idea of seeing your like homie's girl's pussy is wild.
All right, so you have previously said that you have had dreams where you have.
But dreams aren't in my control.
This is kind of true. Unless it's a
Okay.
big
That's not
dream.
man. Fucking last night I put pancakes in iced coffee. I don't know why I did that.
Because you're fat.
Meanwhile,
That's disgusting.
Meanwhile, he's
I don't know
scared
why.
to mix orange juice with cereal.
I did it in my dreams. Like I said, I don't control the shit.
How did that even work?
Bro, I don't know. It was disgusting.
Did you eat it or drink it?
Was it pancake mix?
I had like iced coffee in like a mason jar, like the typical hipster way. And then for some reason I put a pancake in there and chopped it up with a spoon, and then
You're a sick fuck.
it's sick.
So did you eat
don't
it?
eat
I don't know why.
You don't eat cereal with
Again-
milk, but you
again-
eat pancakes with
Again,
coffee.
this was in my dream.
So did
I don't
you
know,
eat it
man.
or
have
drink it?
control. What?
Did you eat it or
No, I
drink it?
took the pancake.
You
out
know
with
what they
a
say
spoon.
about dreams, though.
With a spoon?
Yeah.
How?
Like
He
you
chopped
take
it
the-
up.
You chop like you take the spoon. Like
It's
yeah,
like
it's
it's
like
like
it's like pieces
it's like
of
cookie
pancake.
crisp
Yeah.
with pancake.
It's disgusting. I know.
So they say that dreams are
Yeah.
things that you want to do.
No, that's a lie.
I think that's what they say. Well, you know,
First of all, who the fuck is they?
Sam Smith.
Damn it. Fuck Sam.
And he has a song.
Stop saying my name.
He has a drink called. A song called "Dreams Are Things You Want to Do."
Actually, isn't his newest song? Wait, hold up.
Something like that.
It's something. How do you sleep or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Hey, hold up.
How do you sleep?
I'm not even joking. It
That
might-
sounds wild.
Hold on. Let me look. It's actually not a bad song.
I'm sure if you're dreaming about pancakes and coffee,
How do you sleep?
there you go.
You must have listened
That
to that
sucked.
before you went to sleep.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right. So since we were on the topic of seeing your homie's girlfriend pussy, and then we talked about Will having the dream of him fucking one of his friend's ex-girlfriends.
I wonder who it is though. Who girl did you?
Don't worry about it.
Will you ever tell?
What
us?
if it was a female friend?
Wait, what?
What?
He said girlfriend. Never mind.
Oh, you tried to turn it.
All right. Anyway, could you ever? First off, is it ever okay to hook up with a friend's ex?
That's wild.
Is there ever?
Wait, did you just nod? Yeah.
No, I'm agreeing. That's wild.
Nah. That's fucked up.
I can't do it.
Me neither.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
What if the homie
Blessed it?
say, yo, I don't even care about it. We only dated for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's different though.
Is it?
That wasn't his girl.
For 2 weeks.
Where's the line? Could you fuck a chick that your friend fucked already? I think we know the answer.
Could y'all?
I don't.
Can I? Yeah. Would I? No.
Yeah. Correct.
All right.
I wouldn't want to. So,
I mean,
Yeah. I don't. I just don't
Knowingly.
need that.
no.
Knowing. Oh. I mean, I guess. Then that's just saying. Could you just? Yeah, that's irrelevant then.
I was just putting it for my self-defense, but
Fair.
okay. So you can't ever. So you would never sleep with a girl that your friend has slept with.
I wouldn't want to.
No.
Okay. And ex-girl. So that means by default, ex-girlfriends are off limits too. So
Yeah.
is there any justification to ever be with your friend's ex, like romantically? What if you have feelings? Like, what if you have legit developed feelings for one another?
You
Like-
and the homie's ex.
Yeah.
And how does the homie feel?
That'll be a really hard situation to still be homies.
It depends. There's situations
there-
where people have gotten together with.
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying.
Like, what if, like, the homie, he dated the chick for, like, a month because they clicked. They had, like, a physical attraction, but, like, they didn't have anything in common, et cetera, et cetera. But the homie was, like, more fit. Just like, yo, this shit is
It happened in
not-
Friends.
It happens in, like, every TV
It
show.
happens in high school.
It happens with celebrities. Like, they all just be swapping.
It happens in high school.
Really?
I mean, yeah. How
In
many
ours?
times? We had a small high school too, and how many different chicks had different boyfriends with two dudes who are kind of cool with each other?
Really?
I'm not gonna put out names here on the podcast.
Okay.
But yeah.
I didn't. It'd be like that. I mean. But I personally wouldn't choose to do that. There's so many other women out there. Why share?
You can't choose who you love. What if you,
You
legit?
can't-
Love is a strong word.
I don't know.
Or any you don't choose who
Wait,
you like.
so you don't choose who you love?
No,
Really?
It's natural.
I think so.
You?
I see his point.
You don't choose what you like. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, attraction and shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you could be attracted to more than one woman. So why just narrow it down to just her?
You really like her.
Nah, son, I'm gonna fall back on that.
Yeah,
that sounds.
because you
messy.
know,
I'm thinking about it.
You
The more I
know,
think about it, that's messy.
let's be real. Drama. There's gonna be mad drama that's gonna come with it. You're gonna deal with the situation. It's gonna be unavoidable. There's no way that you'll ever go throughout your whole life without something being brought up about it, and it's gonna create an awkward circumstance.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
that's
too
what's
much.
very difficult. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. It's gonna be very difficult. No, you look like you're in disagreements.
It kind of works with.
No, I think it's difficult. I don't think it's impossible though. But
Yeah, we
Thank
see
you.
celebrities do it every fucking week and
Yeah.
TMZ and shit. They just swapping.
You have
boyfriends.
there's something up with that.
I told y'all before. I think it's some hidden Illuminati shit going on with these couples. Like, I don't know why they just going after the same ones. Why everybody's sharing Kylie Jenner and shit like that, or the Kardashians. It's weird. I hope they don't
Pussy
get me.
fire.
Huh?
That pussy fire.
I don't
Can't
even know
be.
about that. It can't be, right?
You don't think that pussy's fire?
I don't think so.
None
I
of
wouldn't
them?
even want it.
probably Courtney.
If you had a chance to fuck any Kardashian, you'd pick Kourtney.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, she the shortest one.
You?
I have a thing for Kendall, so
She ain't got no ass.
I don't care. I think she's the prettiest.
She ain't got no ass.
I'll be all right.
They probably all didn't until they
So now, what if though? So typically, since we're still talking about like relationships and shit, now talking about like limitations, what you can and can't do, and what your partner feels that you can and can't do. A lot of times, through jealousy and envy, do people get caught in situations where they're in a relationship and they start talking to someone just casually, and the other person either develops some sort of attraction towards them? What should you do in that scenario? If you are talking to someone casually while you're in a relationship and you're talking to someone else and they develop feelings for you, should you continue to talk to them?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm about to say, what's the question? If I'm talking to someone casually and they're not interested in someone else?
No, you're in a relationship.
Oh, I'm in a relationship. Oh, so I'm cheating.
Are you cheating by just talking to them?
What am I saying?
Am I
You're just casually talking. But
define casual?
But your partner is jealous and tells you cannot talk to them because she knows
that the other person likes you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see what you're talking about. Casually talking. I don't know this other girl.
You know her, but you don't know she has feelings for you.
Is that my friend?
Yeah. Or at least someone you maybe either just recently met, a friend, or
how is she
in the picture? Like,
how is she showing that she's interested in me?
I don't know. Let's just put it out. Let's put it that she really isn't, but then maybe she's also friends with your girlfriend, and she just knows that she used to have a crush on you.
Okay, and you're saying, what if my girlfriend says don't talk to her?
Yeah.
I'd have to use my judgment to see whether or not I should still keep talking to her or not. If I think my girlfriend's bugging, I'm going to tell her she's bugging. And
you bugging. You get the shit slapped.
You bugging.
But I'd use my judgment.
I think there also comes down to, like, again, your girl, like, trust levels.
Yes.
If she can't trust you, then that's a problem.
Yeah, I'm going to say this ties into this quote that I seen going all around Instagram. So when y'all let me know if this is true or false. It says, as a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you shouldn't be talking to anyone who likes you, has liked you, had you, or used to like you. That's law, and some of y'all don't get that. Is that true or false?
False.
False.
False, right?
Sounds very ignorant.
Yeah, I think it's very insecure of the people. Whoever came up with that quote. I don't know why they automatically feel that this is law. That
they're jealous and envious of others.
I think it's like more controlling than anything.
Yeah, because one thing I tell the girls that I talk to is like, you have to accept the fact that I have female friends, and just because you're in the picture, I can't never talk to them again or hang out with them again. Just have to understand, like,
here's the thing though,
nothing's gonna happen between us.
If my girl knows that a chick is trying to get at me, I can understand it.
Yeah. Okay, that point, yeah. Let's be a little bit.
And you
more,
can use like your intuition and be like, all right, she's like sending me pictures. She's telling me to come through to different places. You know, you can tell when girls are like flirting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If you see that, and your girl can see that, you should not be talking to that person.
Yeah.
All right. Do y'all feel the same thing works
the opposite way?
Yeah.
If you see,
could y'all be cool with your girl talking to an ex or a guy that works with her that likes her? Etc. Etc.
I could be.
Yes.
I don't get jealous. So
but at the same time, like, if that's a decision she has to make, whether to behave or not, and if she, yeah,
all right,
yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean. Like, whatever. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't ask her to cut anybody off.
No,
to be honest,
I don't need to feel that way. If I need to have a word with homie, I'll have a word with homie.
A word.
I'm gonna have a word with homie. But
here's the thing about like cheating and shit. There's never been a situation where telling someone not to cheat has prevented them from cheating. Like telling them.
You ever told somebody
I'm not talking
to
about the girl. I'm not talking to the girl. Yeah.
I'm talking about anyone though.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
You ever
like,
told somebody not to cheat before? You ever had to tell somebody not to cheat before?
No, but like I don't want like you telling somebody I don't want you to see this person.
Okay.
If they want to see the person, they're still gonna find a way to see the person.
Yeah. Like Tariq and Tommy.
Little dumbass.
So there's no point in stressing, like telling them to cut them off, telling them to do this.
No.
If they want to see the person, they're going to see him. So
Exactly.
that's up to them. The ball's in their court. If I find out that they cheat, I'm just cut them off.
Yeah, pretty much. Would you ever forgive
No.
a girl for cheating on you?
Nope.
I think it's depending on what happened. Maybe. Cause you can get stronger off of like.
Yeah, I can go to the gym and fuck people up.
Have you ever got cheated on before?
Not knowingly.
Do all women cheat?
No. Do all men cheat?
Not black ones.
You gonna ride or die in that little Duval Hill?
I ain't never
Pause.
cheated.
All right.
I swear to God.
But anyways, so what about you though? But how would you feel
About what?
about like your girl talking to someone else? I don't think you gave your opinion.
I said I'm not insecure or a jealous person, really. So go for it. Like I said, on my end, I have female friends. Nothing's gonna happen between us because we're surely friends and shit like that. But yeah, it's cool.
All right.
My whole thing is if she cheats, just don't get caught because it's gonna be a wrap.
Yeah, pretty much. If
you cheat, don't get
you
caught.
you'll tell her if you cheat, just don't get caught.
Don't get caught because
You don't have to tell them.
Well, that's really what I was asking. You would really just tell her that?
don't get caught.
That's almost promoting it.
Is that a challenge? Challenge accepted, nigga.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I wouldn't even bother saying that.
I mean, I don't have to say that. I'm just saying. Like, don't get caught.
All right.
So how would you feel if like your girl was still very friendly with an ex?
I wouldn't mind it.
At all?
Maybe at the slightest bit, because just putting the thought into my head of the possibility. But
What if they still hung out, went to the movies, got dinner and stuff?
You'd have to like scope it out. Depends on the frequency. Depends on. It depends on just you experience, like you kind of like looking at the situation, and then eventually I'll be like, I don't know. I don't know. You'd have to feel out the situation.
All right. How would y'all feel if y'all girl cheated on you with another girl who was hotter than your girl?
No invite.
Because it's still being disloyal. Still being disloyal.
What he said.
No invite.
No invite? So would you break up with her?
No.
What? You getting cheated on?
What'd she do? They had sex?
The eating pussy.
I mean,
scissoring
here's
and
the
shit.
thing though. If there's no invite,
No,
she's taking
the
the
hotter
girl.
chick. The hotter chick is fucking her with a strap on.
Oh no, it's slow.
You kind of? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So if they're just eating each other's pussy. Wow. Why does that matter? She's cheating on you.
Here's the thing about penetration, though.
Here we go.
All right. So she
Here
cheated
we
on you
go.
with a man and just kisses him.
Oh boy, here.
Oh, you're right.
Philosopher over here. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about penetration. Go ahead.
That's a little different, though.
It's cheating. Cheating is cheating.
It's basically her telling you she'd. It's basically her telling you she'd rather fuck a woman than fuck you.
What if she came home and
No.
fucked you right after that?
After fucking the woman.
Yeah.
All right, well then you win.
And she says, "Oh, I got to get this taste of pussy out my mouth."
And we're still rolling with the bitch is better than her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And she says no threesomes. Like you can't join.
We're
I'm breaking up with her.
We're gonna have to talk. I'm gonna get her to have a threesome.
No, it won't happen. Like the other girl isn't. Like your girl is into guys and girls, but the hotter chick is only lesbian.
If I'm being perfectly honest, I'm playing it cool now. I would probably break up with her.
Yeah, probably.
Cheating is cheating.
Yes.
Aren't you in the belief that there's no true lesbians?
When did I say that?
Didn't you say because they all? Oh no, they
They all
all
like
like
dick.
dick.
No,
yeah,
They all like dick.
That's his theory.
that's right. Okay, I was
It's a
trying to
fact.
figure out.
They
who it
all
was.
like dick?
Yeah, all of them.
How?
How else do they penetrate?
Not all of them like penetration.
So you telling me there are lesbian couples with none of them like it?
Probably. I don't know. Ask them.
I'm pretty sure they all like it. They just don't want to.
Attention all the lesbians out there. We would love to hear your feedback regarding the matter. Please feel free to comment on our posts or send us direct emails.
Bro, they wouldn't be making a killing with all these fucking dildos and strap-ons and penetrating sex toys if they didn't like it.
I'm not saying all of them do.
I'm just saying, like, let's say a huge majority of them still do. Guess they just don't like guys, but they do like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
It's like men, though.
What?
You just like pussy. It's like J. Cole and Currency said.
Oh, Vaginas for Lovers?
Yeah.
It's a very, very good, underrated song.
It's a great song. And it talks about how men don't really like women. We just like pussy.
We don't like the bitchy women. That's
Here
pretty
we
much
go.
what the
Come
song's
on.
about.
Come on. Elaborate.
All right, so if y'all never heard J. Cole, Currency, and who's the
Wale.
third? And Wale. Wale is Wale's song. It's a song called "I'd Rather Be With You, Vagina is for Lovers." The song is pretty much a metaphor about how they rather get the vagina and they hate the bitch that's attached to the vagina. They just want to have sex, but they have to deal with
the woman to get to the...
Yeah. It's a pretty deep song, and it's...
Literally.
And it's very relatable because sometimes you just want to smash, but then you don't want to deal with the nagging, the complaining. J. Cole mentioned how he's mad because he can't hit because she has a period and shit like that. It was weird, but...
Wow.
We said, I can't get the cut because you already bleeding or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah,
I
something
remember
like that,
bar.
yeah.
That's... But...
Really?
Yeah. No, it's
Really?
like the things that you have to deal
of course.
with.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I get
it's I mean,
it. I get it, but
word.
you didn't have to mention that.
It was a cool.
How tight would you be, man? That sucks for women that they have once a month they have to deal with that shit.
I'm in the belief that being a man is 100% easier than being a woman. Like, no questions asked.
Yeah.
Like, we got it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine not being able to drink for 9 months.
I would love that luxury.
And carrying a being
Yeah.
inside of you that weighs whatever an extra 6 pounds, 8 pounds, whatever the fuck, how big the baby is.
Dang, that's wild.
Shout out to women,
They
man.
just, I was saying, props to them. They gotta deal with that.
After
shit.
shitting on y'all for about an hour and 8 minutes.
No women. I love women.
All right, I'm sure there's a bunch of them that'll beg to differ, but okay.
For me,
They don't listen to this.
But yeah. Did we cover kind of what we wanted to cover so far?
I think so.
On to le tres scoops. How do you say scoops in Spanish?
I used to just say
Scoop
scoop.
Really?
Yeah.
Scoop. All right.
Say
Who's
like a
who wants
cucharon or something. I don't know.
cucharon?
Yeah, just like a big ass spoonful.
Cooch. Anyways, who wants to start off 3 scoops?
I do not want to start it off this time.
I'll start it off because mine isn't that deep and it's very just a ranty just complaint that I have. But it's about Billie Eilish. Is that how you say her name? Billie
yeah.
Eilish, whatever the
Billie
fuck her name
Eyelash.
is. How the fuck do people like her music?
I thought you put that. I fuck with Bad Guy.
Yeah, you're wild.
I fuck with the beat heavy.
No, that's the only thing I like. If you take her vocals off from it, I would be very happy.
That should sound better on instrumental.
Yeah.
All right. I also fuck with the other. You Should See Me in a Crown beat too.
Hell no.
I think
The video's fire too.
I think that her beats sound good. She sounds like she's in
Murakami.
She sounds like she is in a can of seltzer water.
What?
There's all right. In fairness, there's other projects that she's put, or songs that she's put out.
I feel
or at
like
least
she
I've heard
came
her.
out with 1 million followers.
She's not that bad of a
Industry
singer.
plant, right?
I think so.
She came out with 1 million followers and shit.
Well,
What
Apple
the
sponsored
fuck?
her right off the rip.
Yeah, where the
They
fuck
put her.
she came
They
from?
put her on the holiday video.
Holiday.
Like they had like a how Apple does like their like Christmas shit.
Yeah,
They used her song and yeah. I'll agree that she's an industry plant. I just actually fuck with a couple of her songs.
That's cool.
That's it though. I mean, 2 songs.
Has she ever been featured on anything?
Yeah,
Probably.
She has a song featuring. Oh no, she been
on
featured.
somebody other.
I'm not.
Where did she come from?
I don't know. I think
She's mad young.
born in like.
I can tell she's mad young.
Billie Eilish.
I don't know if
Billie
she's actually.
Eilish.
I feel like she is. I know she has shit with like Vince Staples.
Billie Eilish.
I don't know if she's been featured on something though. No.
Billie Eilish.
But yeah, I fuck with the beat and production. Her voices or whatever. It's a little. Most of her songs sound really depressing though.
Billie Eilish.
So.
I just don't think it sounds good, and I'm pretty sure that my speakers got messed up listening to her shit.
All right.
But that was it. I just don't see the hype or why people like her so much or why she has 20 million followers or why.
She has 20 million?
Did you watch the... well, all right, hold
That's
up. Though.
wild.
Here's one thing, though. That bad guy video got mad memes.
What's the video?
Her riding a tricycle.
The tricycle, and I'm a bag, and then it's like... It cuts to like some other shit, like dancing to the beat or some shit.
I also hate that transition beat, but I digress.
It's mad.
That
EDM shit.
I hate
mind
that.
Yeah.
All right, well,
And I hate the duh. That shit is
That is a little
stupid.
stupid, but...
That shit is terrible. I hate her music.
All right.
That was my scoop of the day.
I'll go next then, if you're not ready. So I think it's like a little, like a little natural feeling, but like subconsciously. How often do you feel that you get watched? Like in public,
A lot.
do you feel that people pay attention to you either when you're like on the subway or
Daily.
like on the street? Do you
Just
feel
strangers?
What do you feel through that? Like, do you feel like you're over exaggerating a situation? Do you feel like constantly people?
Am I over?
Anyone?
No, I know I'm being watched every time.
Yeah, why?
Because I'm black, honestly.
Really?
You ever, like, for example, I can, like, leave the train station, be walking to work, and then some person, usually always white, be in front, and then they keep looking back and walking the same route, so then they start speeding up. Like, for example, last week,
I feel I get that a lot too, but I'm not black.
Word?
I feel like every time I'm walking behind. Well, here's the thing. I'm a fast walker,
Me too.
and every time I typically see myself walking behind a single female. A lot of times they start looking back and seeing what's up. Like if
Oh,
See, it was good.
I was
Yeah.
walking through the Lower East Side, heading to the bar.
And I get it, because don't get me wrong, a lot of women, I mean, well, I get it to an extent, but like, if I'm like carrying grocery bags, like, I'm not going to do shit. But like,
Oh, but if you're not, you gonna get them?
no, but like, at least gives you reason to be like a little skeptical, you know?
That's why I have to do the
I'm
bullshit.
carrying
where I
a
act like I'm
fucking
looking on
pizza
phone
in my
and shit.
hand, and I'm walking fast because I'm just fucking hungry.
Where do you have the pizza?
In my hand,
Oh,
like I'm
I
carrying the
thought
pizza.
you
Like a
That's wild.
big sausage pizza.
They've seen enough videos. They know what goes down.
But
We can
yeah,
talk about porn sites that need to be revived.
We haven't had that convo?
Nah.
Oh, shit. All right.
You mentioned Nation Street Latina.
that could be like a Patreon.
Yeah.
Look out for the porn deep dives on the Patreon, by the way. It's coming very soon.
Once power's over. But yeah, what about you? Do you
power
feel
to
like you
porn.
get watched? Like how?
I feel like
Do you feel like people pay attention to you in public?
I feel like I don't get noticed like at all. Like I feel like I'm kind of like background music or noise or just
Yeah.
like I don't maybe I just don't notice it as much, but I don't feel like people watch me or anything. Like I feel like I'm just kind of there. Like I don't ever feel watched really. There's a couple situations where I felt it, but on like a day-to-day basis, like on the train station or anything like that, I don't think people notice me or look at me or stare at me like that.
So typically, I'll give you a reason why it's a scoop for me, because I constantly feel like I'm being watched by someone, especially like on the train or something like that, for any different which reason. It could be a positive thing, could be a negative thing, and I just feel like it also plays into me over examining a bunch of shit in my life. Because I don't think like how many people are there in the fucking world? How many people are there in the city? And like you kind of like think about it, and it's like there's such small scenarios, but you're in such maybe a big place. We're arguably in the biggest city of the world in terms of, and like not to say I view everybody insignificantly because that's a little wild, but like I don't know why I put myself through that, if that makes sense. Like, why am I putting through?
Why do you have this anxiety that you're being
guess
watched?
Anxiety is like makes it seem like it's strong, but yeah, in a bit sense.
No, it doesn't have to be like high anxiety, but it's still you're still anxious.
I feel like if everything I do, or like not everything I do, but like a lot of things I do, the small things, get watched somehow.
Interesting.
And is that like
constantly or just in a specific place, area?
In times, not constantly, but in time, like if fairly frequently.
Is there any place where you notice it more than others or feel it more?
The subway is a big one, but that's also due to how often I'm in the subway, roughly
Daily?
twice a day, going to and from work. That's like one, because there's so many different characters that you get. So you kind of, in New York City, it's kind of like you're dealing with so many different types of people. You're kind of like on high alert at all times. And I feel like I kind of do it vice versa. I kind of watch. I'm a huge people watcher.
I agree too, but I don't think people are watching me, because I think, especially in the train, in the grand scope of things, there's way more interesting people to watch than me.
Yeah,
like, I ain't
are y'all
doing
familiar
shit.
with Rockwell?
Norman Rockwell?
No, Rockwell.
Who's... I know.
He has a song called "Somebody's Watching Me."
Okay. No, I don't know, but...
Sounds like that should be your theme song.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it dope?
It featured Michael Jackson.
Is it dope?
It was a one-hit wonder.
Do you find it dope?
Yeah, it's a cool hook.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you've heard it before.
I might have, but okay.
I always feel like
I was just about to say that's the one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
okay.
have no privacy. Ooh.
Oh, wow, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. That's just my thing, and I think I just over-examine shit when I ain't shit.
I agree. Not that you ain't shit, but...
No, that you probably said it because I ain't shit.
No, man.
You're being nice. Look at that.
You said we don't big you up. There it is.
Wow, 2 big ups in one episode.
Oh.
You are shit.
All right, your turn.
Mine. I have a couple. One. Actually, I'm only do one. Ties into the subway. I just want to know how and why and who decided that the subway is the one unanimous place for people to bug the fuck out the most. Like, do 2 crackheads just go down there and say, yo, you know what? Perfect place to bug the fuck out and just start wilding out all over the place? Because, like, the shit I see daily in the subway is insane. I don't know why it only happens down there as opposed to above ground.
The one thing I could say is that there's already... I think we as New Yorkers generally have a collective negative connotation of the MTA and the subway. So once you go down there, you're already in a negative mindset. You're already preparing yourself to be let down. You're already preparing yourself to be a train delay. Some person jumps on the tracks and fucks up your commute. Like, you're also heavily reliant on the subway for a lot of things. It could cost someone's job, in a sense. To an exaggeration, but in a sense, it could cost someone's job.
Not even the feeling. I just want to know why niggas is wilding down there. Why do people wild the fuck out down there? Is what I'm like, for example, I was on the train on the way home, and this one dude opened the car between cars. He opened the door between cars. And he said, yo, my life is so terrible. I'm miserable right now. He climbed up on top of the cage. He said, I'm going to jump. I'm going to do it. So everybody's panicking, having anxiety attacks because he's about to
delay the whole shit.
Well, before that, he's about to obliterate himself and kill himself.
Well, that goes into my point that I think,
and then it was crazy because it was some lady like, nigga, please, I see you on this train every other day. You ain't gonna do shit. I'm like, damn. Shit, word for word. Like, nigga, please, I see you on this train every other day. You ain't gonna do shit.
I just think people
jump already. I'm like, oh.
A lot of people get frustrated from work, though.
I kind of wish I recorded it because that shit was insane.
There's typically a lot of homeless people in there, so that's already one thing that crackheads go down there.
I think,
but then, like, for example, pages like Subway Creatures thrive because it's not only just homeless people wilding down there, just crazies. It's just like,
I think it's people that want attention. And the thing with the subway is
you're stuck. You're stuck.
You're
in a confined space.
And a lot of times you can't get out of there really. So easily. So you got to sit there and watch these crazy motherfuckers. At least
it's even like
the next stop
on the platform. They're wilding too.
Because you gotta wait for
Union
your train.
Square is probably one of the weirdest ones. I've seen people
It's
in
a
the
lot.
weirdest costumes.
Well,
of all
between
time.
but all right, for Union Square, there's how many people wilding outside in the park over there too, though.
Well, some people out there like showcasing
What's up with
talents.
Union Square being a fucking
A weirdo zone?
yeah?
I don't know.
I think it's funny that they have their
That's
own.
like the most like
freestyle
spot. Like, niggas is breakdancing here. Got people
The
playing chess
freestyle.
right here.
The most-
got the Israelite niggas looking like Power Rangers and
Yeah,
shit.
like
yelling at
everybody,
niggas.
everyone just.
And then you have the weird costume motherfuckers. Like I seen some dude laid out with a pregnant belly and like a umbilical cord, and then like babies all over the place. Like what the fuck is this? It's nightmare fuel.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think it. Well,
But what he said makes sense
Yeah.
because like you're trapped there. You have to.
And then I think it. Like I said, I think it. People are, especially those coming from work or to work, are either going through stress, either because their commute may be fucked up, so it leads to people wilding out, or people are done with the day of work and just want to be left alone and don't want to be bothered, and then are bothered.
I also want to know what are they trying to get out of it other than confusing people? Because
What do you
when
mean?
you see the weird shit that they do, it's like, all right,
attention.
you get the attention, but now what are you gonna do with it? Like it's not currency.
No, but some people feed off of that. Some people literally get their day made by getting some people to notice them.
Usually these things aren't well thought out.
Yeah, I don't.
So, because people that do these things probably don't have the best mindsets.
That's fair.
So there you go.
Subway creatures.
Great page.
Yeah. Over here,
Not unless you're in
shit.
half these cards, in the cars that they're walling out in.
The cars.
The cars.
Subway car.
Oh yeah, panhandlers be crazy.
Like I would not want to be in a car where someone's taking a shit.
Oh, that's wild. Yo, you know what's crazy? I feel so bad about it. It's the homeless people who smell so bad it goes for like 2 carts.
2 carts?
And the thing
I
is,
haven't
it
had
smells
2
so
cards.
bad.
I've had the whole.
that I can mentally like smell it in my mind. Like
I hate. That is one thing I cannot do.
what?
Those like terrible smelling homeless people.
Dude.
like my pussy thought smells, right?
Huh?
No, but
No.
we were teaching you that was mental. I hope.
Yeah.
It's either mental or you have a.
You need to go to the doctor.
All right, but yeah. Anyways, that's mental.
Yeah,
That homeless smell is not mental.
it is mental because I know it's like it's installed in my brain. I know exactly what they smell like, and it sucks.
Mm-hmm. No, I know
I
what
feel
you mean.
mad bad about that.
I know what you mean. You ever get the smell and start looking around immediately? Where is he?
Yeah. Where is he?
You don't do that?
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't even know who it is.
Remember when we got on the train, some dude was just drooling on himself? He would look so like...
That was disgusting. That was nasty.
Damn, you look scarred from that.
That was the nastiest shit I ever seen.
This is what I'm talking about with the subway. Some man just straight drooling all over himself. That shit was
Slobbering all over
crazy.
himself. I wanted to fucking throw up. All right.
I think he wants to wrap up. Pause. Well, on that note, thank you for tuning into this week's episode. Be sure to check us out on Instagram at Neapolitan Podcast. Check us out on our YouTube videos. Look out for clips coming up this week. We're available on SoundCloud, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, which you probably would find out by now.
You also have
So
a
if you reach this
Patreon.
point in the podcast, check out the Patreon. You don't have to necessarily pick the $3 option. If you just want to show support, you can pick the $1 option, which ain't as light. Come on now.
You say that, but I don't think I could afford the $1 option right now to support us.
Anyways, that's why we need the $1
Yeah.
option. And I guess on that note, don't kill us.